corrupted Eve. She got better.
Yes, well, we're back now, folks. And this is a ghost area. It is of distinction in that, for two reasons. One, it is the only haunted level in the game that Yoshi is brave enough to go into.
And two, does this not look a little familiar?
Ah, yes, it does. You see, Bowser and company used their last functional airship to reach this location. It sank, and the Boos took it. Also,
Well, the Boos work for Bowser, remember? A whole lot of Boos.
yeah, this is a dangerous area.
It's a place you really can't speed through.
I'm gonna try
So
and
I'm
keep up
afraid
with
you're going to
Yoshi.
probably
Never
be
mind, I'm just gonna take it up there.
unless you sacrifice. This is a nice bit of continuity that I completely missed because, as said, this is my first ever game. I got to Mario All-Star later, which of course had the Mario 3 in it.
Oh, phew. That's done.
Yes, the part where the
These boo rings. Yoshi!
Oh, well.
Ah, what the hell? Forget it.
What I needed.
You two hold still.
Yeah, and if you think the villain having the souls of the dead work for him, it's creepy.
Now, this is an amusing tunnel because we're in dry land at the moment for some unfathomable reason. Da da da, free falling. And now we have more star power.
But everything's falling past you.
Da, 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 da. Whoa!
More things are trying to kill you. And a really weird question mark.
Yeah, that is the other distinction here. This is the one level that has a unique clear condition.
Behold, it rises from the deep!
How Bowser kept this area pressurized, I have no idea.
He has magical powers. It was heavily addressed in the first game, where he was referred to as the Sorcerer King of the Koopas.
That's a good point. Anyway, welcome to the Valley of Bowser.
And considering later things, having a place that doesn't seemingly fill up with water is nothing. I mean, remember his rival was a hedgehog that could go faster than the speed of sound, and when getting 7 powerful emeralds, he could then basically go Super Saiyan. I think Yoshi can eat those.
No, Mega Moles are one of the rare or large enemies that he can't actually eat, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure I saw mine eating him at some point. Maybe they changed that.
Oh, that ain't even right. You know what? Hell with it. I'm just gonna keep going. 3-up moon!
Yep, you get different paths there. And the hardest one, probably that one. Unfortunately, yeah, you kind of need the moves. Oh, well. Normally, you would need the moves.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm out of here. Wait for that guy. And, well, that's just rude. Okay. Doodles! Wait, what? What? Oh, boy.
Excuse me, my internet not just suddenly died. Oh, there we go. Just a momentary
Here we
lag.
go. Get out of there.
Yes, this place does have some of the hardest levels in the game until you get...
Yeah,
well,
it does.
it's the final world, so it should. It's a sign of bad game design if your really difficult levels are early on and your last levels are pathetic. The last levels are supposed to test you on the skills you'll have learned while playing the game.
Noodles. Oh, for what? Huh?
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Oh, wait. Yeah. It's We'll be right back after I get Yoshi. Alright. We're gonna try this again.
And he is going to fail.
Oh! You can eat the Mega Moles!
Told you! Never question me again.
Oh, that's gonna make going through here easier. Nump.
Yes, it is.
And edge to it. Ah, here's the place I needed to be. And we're out.
Had listened to me at the start, people. It wouldn't have been so difficult.
Alright, moving forward. Here we have our first choice of the Valley of Bowser. We can take the standard route to the front door, or we can take the secret exit and go through the most ball-bustingly hard fortress in the game to the back door.
However, it does make the final castle basically non-existent.
Well,
although it does ruin one of the more interesting aspects of the final castle.
Yeah, well, we're not going to take the back door, but we will open the back door. So, moving onward. Cave levels. I'm fairly certain that all of the Valley of Bowser is comprised of cave levels.
Yeah, I think they probably, while designing it, realized... Wait
what?
a minute.
Strange.
Why did you jump off Yoshi there?
I knew it! I freaking knew it!
What?
When you're on Yoshi, the music changes.
You didn't know that? It's blatantly obvious.
I never paid attention to that. Never.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? I'm not dealing with the fuzzies this time. That was quick.
Oh, it doesn't give you a blue Yoshi anymore.
Yeah, I noticed that. In the Super NES version, getting the wings automatically turned Yoshi blue.
Oh yeah, I remember when we first had it happen. We were going, "What's happened to Yoshi? He's blue." We were really puzzled and thought we'd done something that screwed up the game.
All right, I'm gonna try and see if I can get the Berserk shell again.
I always called it the Invincible Shell.
Well, it's a Berserk Yellow Koopa.
Really? Are we sure it's not invincible?
Actually, no, it's not. You can kill it with a simple spin jump. Anyway, skipping that. Oh boy, this is one of the more interesting but deadly puzzles in this game.
Yeah, you do that. I'll just look at more bunnies.
Never go into those passages right there like that. It's a trap, and you will die.
Yeah, right now, if we were even had the slightest bit of editing talent, we'd have thrown in
I knew that was gonna happen. Frickin' Yoshi.
Admiral Akbar. I wonder if he'll show up in the new movies.
Nope, I'm not gonna get back in that from there. Alright, I'm just gonna have to do this the hard way.
In theory, he could. It wouldn't be too difficult. They just need to recreate the effect, although they'd probably do some crappy CG to do it.
In fact, actually, it's probably easiest to do this level as Short Mario.
Well, this part of it doesn't, to my knowledge, have enemies in it. So yeah, being shorter gives you a tiny bit of an advantage.
It gives you about a half a block of leeway. This is gonna be slow going, folks. I'm afraid.
Yes, behold, he has to play the game as it was intended.
I'll look in there. Yep, nope, not doing that.
Behold, as he challenges to play the game without using cheating tactics.
Nope, nope, nope. I could make it, but I'm not gonna try because that's dangerous as hell. Alrighty. And away we go. Okay, this part's a bit dicey. Oh, nope. Yeah, because if you don't go high enough fast enough, those will kill you, basically. What?
And you've missed the actual proper secret exit. Meaning you have to go through that bit all over again! I know where the exit is, but I'm not telling you.
Oh wait, I think I remember now.
Okay, since I've just already commented on you running through that whole bit, I'll just leave you to that. Ooh, bunnies! Okay, two things are going to come out of this. One, I really am a nutter, and two, I like bunnies.
Ooh, angry.
Yes, give in to your anger. Oh, there's Touhou and Orin.
Are you No. No. Alright. I skipped getting Yoshi because he's actually detrimental. Now.
Oh, yes. Feeling. And after that big talk about how Torpedo Ted was the most evil level, you die to some of the most standard plans. See, Luke, your fireballs aren't working.
Alley-oop.
Did you die again? It seems...
No, I don't think so. Not this time around. Let's see.
Yeah, sorry, just that one seemed a bit longer than expected. That area seemed taking a while. People, please keep count of how many times he fails at this.
Yeah, minor use of the speed button. Other than that, not using save states. I made that promise to Boypins when I started this, not using
So
save
you are
states.
speeding that up.
Mildly.
Well, we aren't using it for manipulating events. We're doing it in case something screws up with the recording. That's the one thing we don't. That did happen at the first time we went through Vanilla Dome, and since he hadn't done save states, and he'd saved at the end of it.
Well, I can't use save states because I'm using them to save progress, so I can't cheat.
Yeah, I'm just saying what we're actually using them for. Because otherwise, if something goes wrong with an edit, we have to do every single thing before that to get back to that place.
Okay. Moving forward.
Oh, is that the sound of a dying gibbon?
Oh. By memory.
Yeah, you didn't remember it the first time.
Okay.
No.
This is the most
I
BS
can
fortress
feel it.
in the entire game. You're gonna see why. These.
Oh, it's not scrolling. Or at least this part isn't. And look at them all. All right next to one another. Yakron. And spikes. They really throw everything at you this level.
Oh, and here's the fun part right here.
Yep. Persistent jumping. That has to be done timed to crushing instant death spikes. Mega Man would be dead.
You know what? Screw it. I don't need my fire flower here.
Fallen to the terror that is spiked wall man.
Oh, fun high speeds. Let's see here. Eh.
How can we make this level even more evil? We speed up the time they crush!
And Potaboo's on top of it all, too. Oh, like it bows. Now watch me screw over
like
the Resnors. I just know it. I've been doing way too... Yep. Okay, can I do it? Nope. Nope. Okay, we're good.
For a moment there, it looked like you were trying to enact some sort of lost African language.
Yeah, no. Okay.
It's funny, some of the ones you think are going to be hard, you manage to succeed first time through, and ones that are relatively easy, you die. A lot.
Welcome to the backdoor Bowser's Castle. You can skip like 75% of the level and get straight to the final sequence here. We're not doing that. We're going to the ghost house. Oh, good.
Don't forget to get the secret exit from this house. And yes, the giant green snot balls are back.
It's not even funny. Oh, hell no. Oh, wait.
I
Wait.
this. You don't know what to do you?
I was double checking that.
What I needed.
I'm fairly certain this is the wrong way, but I'm checking it. Oh, wait. Is this one of these? Yes, it is. That was kind of funny, I'll admit.
It is Schadenfreude, but it is still.
Can I make it? No. How am I doing that wrong?
You have to believe.
And it sends me back here. Fun.
Yeah, sorry, but just frankly, all these pictures of bunny girls is vastly more eye-catching than your streaming. Ooh, Sailor Mercury.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We're gonna be here a while, folks. What the? You're supposed to freaking kick it when you hold down. Why did they change that?
Just to annoy you. It would be amusing if that turned out to be the exact reason why they did it. Yes, why did we change it? Just to piss off Watcher. We don't know who he is, but we felt this strong psychic urge to put it in because it would annoy him.
Let's see. Ah! Okay, we're good. We are good. Gonna for that. Go through here. Oh, hell. This is what I feared it would be.
You remember it now.
Yes, I do. This is...
Good.
What? It doesn't change? Oh, hell.
Was it because you did it more than once?
I think so.
Oh well, you just have to use your pill. That's not what I meant.
Oh, I did not know that spawn. Ah!
Sometimes it does, but it's actually there to trick you. Because if you stop to grab it, you won't get to the final exit.
Just what I needed.
Those precious seconds are required.
Alrighty. Okay.
Watching you fail or watching bunny girls? Hard choice.
It is very tempting to use a save state right here.
If you do, you'll become a hypocrite.
Yeah. I promise, Bo. This is not going to be fun, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to do it legit. And we're going to see how that fared. Oh, this could be bad.
Nearly.
I'm going to need the cape.
Or you could be small and get the order right. Just needed to be a little, short. That's not what I meant. I was meaning the stairs, specifically, and be small.
Well, I was doing a specific thing with the timing. I was using the P-switch music to time my directional turns.
It's a tricky one, yes. You have to be very intuitive.
And we're going to try this again.
I think for the rest of us, I think we should stop bunnies. It's just so distracting.
Alright.
Just can't focus.
Alright, we're going to see what that did.
See what I mean? You need to be small. Had you been small, you'd have succeeded. How many times have I told you? Bloody listen to me! I can't tell if that death was intentional. We should really be keeping a count of how many times you've died.
Why does the
Getting this.
freaking jump button not work there?
Because it hates you.
I am tempted to just scrap this take right here. I really am.
But will you? Will you? Then you'll have to do that upper level again.
That's true. That was... I don't think the
Hopefully,
Valley...
part of the fun of this is watching people fail.
I honestly don't think the Valley Fortress could have gone any better.
Yeah, part of the fun of these is watching people fail, and but you know, if they see them doing it perfectly, then it can be dull. Like what? Will he really choke? And can I find any more interesting bunny girls?
And we're good. I forget which of those doors back there goes to the actual exit. Anyway, this is Larry's castle. We'll be going here shortly. Now,
Yep,
though,
the secret exit is just a shortcut.
now we're gonna...
Cuts off up 2 levels.
Okay. Now I'm putting my game face on. Now we're getting serious.
Dear God, who did you tear the face off of? You're tearing people's faces off to win Mario games? You heartless monster. I may throw children into acid mines to then use as fodder for my demonic engines, but you tear people's faces off just to win a game involving a plumber.
There we go.
You sicken me.
Okay. I think we'll keep this take.
Yep, that's the last of that shoot. Oh wait, no, there's one more secret exit. Not of that level, not of that level. You don't need to do that level again. But I mean, one more secret level exit in this world.
Oh, that was stupid of me. Ah, Cape Feather. You know what? I will show you one of these platforms. These are countdown platforms. They stay open for seconds that are on their display, and then they sink. That is all you need to know. I'm going to break this level now.
I'm sure there's probably some sort of big thing that will stop you from doing that. Like some... one of those... Yep, there we go. Told ya. How many times have I said told you by now? They won't always let you game break.
Stop kicking it. Huh. It's a fire flower.
Why would you want that? You've got the cape.
Well, I'm gonna need it for Larry.
Have you actually ever
No, but-
succeeded at my
Oh, you
challenge
gotta
of
be
killing
kidding
those
me.
with the firefly?
That looks like, due to my hubris, we'll be doing this correctly.
And pride cameth before his destruction. Makes me wonder how prideful Ash is given how much he's failed. And we've actually had proper competent versions of him. If you've not seen Pokemon, I mean Pokemon Origins basically is what the cartoon should have been. A faithful game adaptation. So why the hell we're stuck with the moron is...
Yeah, I do question that myself. That was annoying.
Oh, there's more bit
down there.
Yep, and they only get bigger. Hey, hello there.
That actually written rather well. Oh.
That did not.
Well, we made it to the end. I'm
Oh,
gonna call
it'd be
it a
so
win.
funny if an upper one appeared just before the entrance as a final troll and hit you.
Yeah. Not even there. Alright, another cave level. And this is an interesting, unique charging Chuck that spits rocks at you. He shovels them
He
up
doesn't
from
spit
the earth.
rocks, he hits the... Yeah.
And
he
we're gonna...
killed you.
Oh, for...
Again!
We're just gonna forget he exists.
How
We're gonna
can you?
forget
He's
he
right
exists, and we're gonna move on.
I think you need Yoshi for this one. There's a secret exit requires him.
Who's that?
Although that would kind of cause his problems with that.
Interesting. Good.
Just what I
That is
needed.
just what I needed.
This puts you backwards. I get to that again.
Get
It does
another
indeed.
one just to be safe.
Whee.
Moving. Oh, wait. You know what? I wonder if that gives us something else. So it does. It gives us something useful.
seconds tick away, tick tock, tick tock.
You're usually given more than enough.
Well, the game isn't unfair.
Until
Despite
Special World. Special
Oh, yeah.
World, certain levels of Special World barely give you enough. Now,
Yeah, basically need to keep this guy now to keep the. Nintendo like to do this. After you've completed the game, there's some ludicrously uber hard challenge you can do. They give you that is really. Well, there is the reason why there's the term Nintendo hard.
come on, Choco.
So anyone that tells you that a Nintendo game is easy clearly hasn't actually
but
played it all the way through. You know, I don't think you needed the spring. It was just Yoshi you needed. And you sacrificed him to the lava gods.
No, I got frickin' screwed by this Chuck here.
Not that one. You've just killed an innocent Chuck.
Screw 'em
You're
all.
killing innocent beings. Stop your mass murdering. Why? Why are you killing them all? See? You need a Yoshi.
Well, we'll come back and get him. There's Larry's castle.
Let's go.
Let's go get Yoshi.
Yeah, as you see there, that secret exit in the haunted house skips these two levels. The main problem is it also skips this one, and this one's secret exit is kind of important.
You'll see why.
Unless, of course, they suddenly become blind. I'm not saying they should, but you never know. If they did, your statement would be like a cruel joke. You'll see why, but no, you won't. Please note, I am not insulting the blind. I am crazy, not a bigot.
Okay, I was not expecting that to happen.
Yeah, interestingly, that after the first hit, they get rid of all special abilities. They just then start charging at you.
Scoot over, Yoshi. I need to get back on you. There you go.
And get the feather back on you. That slow descent really helps.
Yes, it does. Okay.
Just be careful. There will be a point where it does. They do basically throw a ball directly at you if you're moving straight forward. Should be that one. Yep.
Let's go.
And you lost it. Well, 10. And you have to go through it all the way from the start unless you can find a way to get back up there.
Let's go.
Can I feel your anger?
We'll be right back.
Let's go.
And we're back! And
Yeah.
here we are.
Oh, what do you know? They kept him. Huh. I assumed if you went to the super secret happy place, then... Oh, you can eat balls of mud. Would have been nice to know.
Let's go.
That was a quick save.
Well, I thought that was you pressing back. So, if you've used a quick save, does that mean you have failed your challenge of not using any quick saves?
No, that's part of the game.
Okay.
I'm not using save states.
Ah, okay.
Emulator save states.
Pretty much the only way I beat Mega Man 4. Admittedly, that was just so I could have the best chance against Wily as I could. I wasn't using it to get...
There we go.
Stop myself from making any buggering fails.
Our final Star Road.
Now, the last castle before the king.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
And remember Roy? This is Roy on steroids.
Oh, balls.
Quite literally, on chains. With spikes.
You know the sad thing is? That straightaway right there can allow you to skip most of this with the cape if you're careful.
Yeah, but the risk is too great. You need to like do incredibly perfect timing that unless you're someone who has learned to play Mario on those homemade levels that are just full of evil. Unless you're one of those people, don't bother trying. I like this castle.
Yeah, you see, it teases you. It acts like it wants to go where it needs to go, and then it does this. And you have to react fast or you're going to get dropped into a pit. Anyway.
And you missed a secret.
Can't say I care. Cannot say I...
It gives you a halfway mark. And feathers.
Now the trick here is getting Kamek to do that. That's not good. Let me through! What the hell? Okay, that works.
Yes, although now you're very precarious. Right.
Okay. Of course, now I don't have a fire flower for Larry. Take that, you prick. Get out of my way.
Well, technically the fire flower on those ones just is the same action as actually jumping on him.
Okay, there he is.
So it's nothing really too fancy.
Oh.
So you will be running low on time.
Come on, you douche. Better than nothing.
Yeah, you've got just over 50 seconds to do this.
That went exactly as I planned it.
Sure it was. You are utterly a master of just as planned.
Anyway.
Whoop.
That's the best one.
I don't know, I think Ludwig's is better.
Ludwig's
one
is
where
the
it
most
just flies
amusing.
off to the distance.
Okay. Dinosaur Land
And
is
now
open to everything. So, whilst I go to the top secret area and get some cake.
We will instead entertain you with crazy banter. Do you have any crazy banter? I think I'm running out of crazy banter.
Well, there's only a couple of there's only 2 full worlds left after we take out Bowser here.
Turning away from the bunny girl so I can get a bit more focused on this.
Basically, we've got all those little star things that we've been skipping. They go to another world known as the Star World. It's basically
Which is in space!
It's basically the prototype for the Star Road in SMRPG and the Galaxy system in Super Mario Galaxy, basically.
And basically all the secret worlds that came after this. Which is basically all the secret worlds.
And then after that...
This is a SNES launch title. A launch title.
Yeah. Now, the Star World can be used as a shortcut. If you take Star Road 1 and make your way through Star World, you can actually get to Bowser's front door in about 30 minutes.
I think it's less than that if you do it right.
And then after the Star World, there's the Special World. 8 ball-bustingly difficult levels that will leave you wondering why the hell they made them.
I thought for a moment there I thought you were going to say 8 ball-busting worlds that will ask you where your god is.
Mario's goddess doesn't exist yet. That's my answer.
Mine is right now fighting the Decepticons in space.
Alright.
For I am the first Pope of the Church of Crime.
Let's go.
Alright.
Or did he not say that freedom is the right of all sentient
Now, here's the
beings?
gimmick for Bowser's front door. You were given a choice of multiple rooms you can take. I forget.
I wouldn't say any room is harder than the other, but each one is different.
Oh, fun.
This is the moving platform and fiery death head thing room.
Yeah, you've got Sparkies, hotheads, and moving block platforms. Fun.
There's the room that involves carpets and magic and the Mecha Koopas.
Yes, and
There's
that
room
one's
filled
actually
with
one of my
swamp.
favorite rooms, actually, is that particular room.
There's a room filled with swamps where you just basically run forward really fast.
Oh.
And here's the charging chuck room.
Which I'm going to trivialize with the cape.
Spinning death! Vengeance! Vengeance!
Now, this is where you would start if you went to the back door. Right here. Turn on
The
light.
disco ball!
Oh, Ninjas! My adventure in Subcon wasn't a dream after all. Whack.
Have you heard Brental Floss's song of the ending theme for Mario 2?
Probably not. These are Mecha Koopas right here.
Okay, after that, watch Brental
You can
Floss's
pick them up
lyric.
and kick them. They do relight after a while. So, what you want to do is kick them into the lava. That gets rid of them for good. Or a spin jump, that works too. Now, here we go, folks. For many people in this generation of gaming, this was the most epic thing they ever did.
And it's the hardest boss, rightfully the hardest boss in the
Bowser
game.
Morton Koopa.
His middle name's Morton? Sorry, but that revelation is going to screw with my head throughout this entire fight.
Yes,
Middle
back
name's
in the
Morton?
days when it was assumed the Koopalings were Bowser's kids, he
Everyone
was
assumed
the fanon gave him the middle name Morton because Morton Jr. has to have a Morton Sr. and the Sr. was assumed to be Bowser's father. These flame patterns are a bit tricky. You gotta and hi Peach, we don't need that. And now Bowser is going to, instead of sweeping around, he's going to follow you. And he's going to do this.
boss gets increasingly hard as the fight goes on, much
Yeah.
like they should.
Balls.
It's not just the same pattern you need to do 3 times.
Yeah. And now we're gonna get the Mecha Koopas momentarily.
Yes.
Also, if they hit the crap. If they hit the sides of the Koopa Clown car, you will have to do the whole wretched pattern over again. Also,
Yes?
this goes without saying, you can bounce off the sides of the clown car. Don't touch the propeller. You will die.
Yes,
and if you
this is
somehow
the first
jump high
appearance
enough
of
to
the
touch
Koopa Clown
Bowser,
car, which has
you
become
will
more,
die.
which you will recognize as the thing that the Koopalings and Bowser Jr. fly about in on the Smash. This is its first appearance, people.
Yep.
And it then didn't appear again until New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
When all the Koopalings have a clown car.
No, I don't think they do. Well, Bowser Jr. has a small one that he uses for his fight, and it's the first time he uses one. And then for his final fight, he actually gets his favors and
Again,
you steal
Peach,
his.
we don't need that. Thank you, honey. Now Bowser gets even more aggressive.
And as you see, the clown car does not look happy anymore.
No, no, it wants to kill you as much as its driver does.
And yep,
Oh, got him.
barely.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you did get it. It seemed to be just off. Yep, no longer trying to throw things at you. He's just trying to crush you to death. Though if he wouldn't throw those
whoa.
mechs down, you'd be alive.
Gotcha.
Get it quick. Before the evil one descends.
come
No! You have failed to have the cape. This is back when she was just called Princess Toadstool. Wait, I think we addressed that in episode 1. Boy, that was so long
Yeah,
ago.
we did. Toadstool is her surname.
Wasn't until the N64 game that we got the name Peach.
Yeah, that was when we first were introduced to her actual given name, Peach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna.
And now, one of the best endings of a game of all time, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Well, best, credits, anyway.
There's Luigi, who has done nothing this entire run.
Because you didn't let him.
I got plans.
I'm sure if you'd let him, he gladly would have helped. But you chained him to the ground, saying, "Don't do anything. This is my adventure. You're not allowed
Zero.
to have fun.
Actually, Zero.
Mine.
Zero, you done? Luigi's gonna get to do the Star World and the Special World.
Oh, goody. So basically, you have Mario do all the important stuff, and then just Luigi finish up the scraps.
Luigi's gonna get to be the boss because Special World is gonna make the stuff Mario's been doing up till now look like a cakewalk. The Nintendo of America localization team.
I love this theme that I cannot hear because I have no sound.
Shigeru Miyamoto.
To explain, I can hear what Watcher is saying, I just can't hear what's playing on the game. I'm not the single most amazing lip reader in the world that I can translate what he's saying without even seeing his lips.
Alright, we're back on Yoshi's Island. Oh, they changed the notation on this. Or maybe the instrumentation. A new generation!
And
now-
some very surprised Yoshis.
Everyone you have fought over the course of the game, introduced here.
Yep, you get all the names.
I have
This is when we
those.
found out it wasn't Santa Claus. Monty Mule.
Yeah. We actually
And-
saw very little of many of these enemies due to the cape.
Yes, a lot of them. Some of them appear only like one level, and you just flew over them. Dino Rhinos. I remember for ages we were waiting for those to show up, and then it doesn't show up till Chocolate Island. Ah, blargs.
Blarg.
I think they were meant to appear in the lava level of Mario 64, but they got cut.
Porcupuffer and Blurps.
And Rip Van Fin.
Fish. Boo Buddies. Fish and Boos. Eries and the Big Boo. Yeah, they've definitely changed the instrumentation. Dry Bones, Little Sparky, Bony Beetle, Thwomp, Thwimp, and the Hothead. Ball and Chain, Grinders, Fishbones, and Magic Koopas.
Yep, they certainly became important.
Yes, as
Well-
it turns out, the reason Bowser's such a badass sorcerer is because his caretaker was the leader of the Magic Koopas.
It's still debatable if he's actually still employed. I mean, in the RPGs, you get Kami Koopa, but you don't seem to be. But Kamek only seems to be.
The
in
fans
Lost Island.
generally attribute the Magic Koopa you see in Super Mario RPG to be Kamek.
Then you get the name of all of them, and dun 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 dun.
We're back!
It was all a dream.
And now
No,
you
that-
can
that's
revisit
Mario too.
all of the castles and fortresses. They just have little surrender flags. I think you can revisit the Switch Palaces, I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
Anyway, with Bowser thwarted, all that's left is to investigate these glowing places.
Luigi.
Welcome
What
to the Star
magical
World.
and somewhat dull-looking place is this? I mean, sorry, this kind of dull.
And of
when
course,
you
a
think about
slowed down version of the Starman theme. So, this is our next destination, ladies and gentlemen. 5
Prepare
levels,
butter.
2 exits each, and waiting beyond, hell.
A realm of absolute terror. The lost city of madness. Within the deeps it slumbers.
This is gonna be fun. Later, folks.